Hello and welcome to another part of DJI Osmo 2. Now, I've only had this on for probably about maybe 30 seconds to a minute, and I haven't done the firmware update, but that's going to be in this video right now. I just wanted you to have a quick listen to what it sounds like when you first get it, and I wanted to show you how far DJI have come since the general release date of this actual product. And so far, you should be able to hear it. So if I bring this up to the directional microphone. So when you first get it, it's kind of a little bit lower than that, and then it's just ramped up in like 45 seconds after that. Now at the moment it's not really hot, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with it for a couple of minutes, like spinning it around and stuff like that, trying to ramp up the motors and stuff, and see the difference after I've done all the firmware. Also in this video I'm going to show you all the fixings that DJI have meant to be, or have done with all the firmware, to do with audio, to do with the fan, motors and stabilization, anything they've done. I want to show you that before you upgrade and show you how far they've come. This is probably one of the best cameras in the world to date. That's how I see it. A gimbal, everything like that. This is stage one. Obviously there's going to probably be another few Osmos out there, but the crazy thing as well is that you can pan with this camera and hold your finger on the display screen where, I don't know where my iPod is, oh it's right here. So I can hold my finger down on the screen like that, and I could hold and I go diagonally wherever I go with holding my hand up. So it won't just pan left or right or up and down. It will pan diagonally or a curvy diagonally or wherever you want. So if you're filming that subject and that subject's moving and they're curving around like that, you will get that from this camera. It's ridiculous. That's why I think it could be the best camera in the world, because at stage one they already come across this little build, and it's so small. That means that you can use it for film production. It's 4K, so that means they can sort out the micro four thirds and stuff. You already know that you can use an X5 X5R RAW, so you can definitely color correct it and grade it and stuff like that with your footage. The sound is external microphone, and we've got wireless stuff that can go up to 30 meters away, which that would be in another video. I've got a Sennheiser AVX, and when I get the mount I'm going to show you that everything's going to be wireless. You've got tracking, this takes photos, and it takes really good photos. It's really good in low light, and it's pretty amazing for what it is. But all today is all about just getting the firmware and showing you what it can do, and a bit of footage where I'm going to go to the park, and it's on a nice day today. It's about 17 degrees out there, nice and warm, and hardly any wind. There's no point testing the sound. I think you heard the sound in my first video, but that was inside the studio. I haven't got the microphone that's included, which is a little sticky out, stupid 3.5mm jack with a fluffy ball end at the end. It's like £7, and it's not a proper microphone, but I don't know, it's so much better when you when I get all the accessories all together and I can show you properly. Still waiting on DJI wire.
Wait for the moment to seize you, and you will be free. Everything comes back around if you only believe. I feel a glow in my heart, that's you inside of me. someday be sober. Trinkets will just hold you down, but life takes its toll.
So looking at the new firmware, it's this is what you will get with it. So you will download the app and everything like that, and then you'll scan through it. Now this is a new firmware update is available, Osmo 1.6 1.2.10 update now. So if I click update, this is what I'm going to get with it. So this is what you're going to get. It says check all release notes. So my battery is nearly dead in the Osmo already, and as you can hear it's whizzing, and we're going to check the sort of sound compared to what it was earlier. So you should get increased Osmo battery life to 90 minutes. Now at the moment it's only lasted about half hour to 40 minutes. Fans turn off automatically when recording video. Added digital zoom, free joystick direction control and portrait mode. Continuous photo capture by holding down shutter button. Downloading of videos and photos now 3 times faster. Fixed issue of low audio recording volume when using firmware version 1.5.2.0. Bug fixes include audio and video not being synchronized issue. And all the other firmware is just basically already done, but this is what is of today, which is April, well it's actually the 1st of May 2016, and now I'm going to download the actual stuff, and it says that I've got obviously connected to the internet. So internet not connected, firmware download failed, turn off device and check internet connection. So that's what I'm going to have to do, and once I've done that I'm going to take it into the park and show you the footage of like photography pictures I've taken, bit of video. I'm just going to mess around with the settings and see where we go with it. And before we do the update, this is what the camera sounds like after being on for about 20-25 minutes. And at the moment, it's not as hot as what it was the other day to touch. It's still running cool, but if I press, obviously I pressed record earlier and it was still going. But now we're going to obviously do the updates, and that should fix all of these problems. So we're outside in Highlands Park where you see the V festivals and stuff. Now this is saying it's got upgrade progress and do not power off equipment or exit app, and it's at 47% at the moment. It only took about 30 seconds to download everything on my Wi-Fi connection at home, and now I'm outside and I'm uploading. So as soon as this is done, then we can test it. So I've got it all set up right there. So now it took about 5 minutes and I've basically done the update, and it's saying upgrade restart device complete, and it's giving me that bleeping sound that you can hear in the background. So I'm just going to go to complete, and then I'm going to restart the camera down there. So hope you can hear me. I've just restarted it, so I turned it off by the handle, powered it down, and sounds good, still cool, got the motor still running. And now I just got to click to camera to get it connected back to the Osmo. So as I said, all I'm going to do is I'm going to mess around with the settings on the camera and see if there's anything new on there. When I get back home I'll obviously go through it a little bit more, but I just want to see what I can get outside. I'm going to take I'm going to take a few pictures and see what the ISO is like against the sun and stuff like that, and when it's panning, because I've got it on automatic at the moment. So let's go.
It's
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, you can. You are famous now. Your payment's in the post. See ya. So now I'm just gonna do, you're just gonna watch me doing some B-roll of me running about and showing you how I'm actually holding the gimbal while I'm running with the boys playing football. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna do obviously a selfie, and yeah, take it from there. Hey, stop. Alright. Stop. And that was quite crazy. Woo! So it's official. This is my favourite camera in the world right now, and I've played with loads of cameras for at least 15 years, and this is definitely my favourite camera. And this is not a sponsored video channel or anything of Osmo, DJI products, whatever. This is the camera, and it can only get better. So all I need to do is say watch out for part 3, because part 3 is going to be coming up, and there's nothing more to say about it at the moment other than when I go and do some, I'm going to go into the forest and do some dark, shady video footage, and then I'm going to do some dark footage at night time, and I'm going to be testing it how fast it is, going to test it in the car, see how fast it is with the gimbal, see if any wind turbulence messes with the actual camera. The fact is that you can get the X5 and X5 RAW on here, makes it a very, very good, powerful camera. But obviously the price starts to go up and it starts to get into that range of the big boys that do cinematography with, and then you've got all the other accessories that you can buy with this, and DJI just keeps coming out with more and more stuff. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, dislike it, leave me a comment down below, let me know what you thought about the video, and check out part 3 which is coming, and I'll see you next one. And don't forget to share the hell out of this video. Thanks for watching.
Stop.